Hello everyone. In this lecture, let's see the example based on the discontinuity. In the last lecture, we have seen that there are two kinds of discontinuities. First one is called as the type 1 discontinuity and second one is called as the second type of discontinuity. In our type 1 discontinuity, we have simple discontinuity, and this simple discontinuity is also classified as the ordinary discontinuity and the removable discontinuity. And in a second type of discontinuity, the right hand continuity and left hand continuity does not exist. So in this way, we have learned the concept about the discontinuity and its types in the last lecture. And this lecture is based on the types of discontinuity. And here given is that example, here we have to show that this function f of x is equals to e to the power 1 upon x upon 1 plus e to the power 1 upon x for x is not equals to 0 and for x is equals to 0, the value of the function is 0. Here we have to show that f of x has simple discontinuity at x is equals to 0. Our task is that we have to show that the given function has the simple discontinuity. It means that the function has right hand continuity and left hand continuity, and both have the existing values, but they are not equal. Okay, so let's see. Here given is that the function f of x gives this equation number 1. Okay, now consider f of 0 plus is equals to, that f of 0 plus is equals to, that limit h tending to 0, f of 0 plus h. Here we have to replace the value of x in equation 1 as 0 plus h. So let's see what happened. Just replace the variable x as 0 plus h in equation 1. So this function f of x, that means its value converted it as that limit h tending to 0 e to the power 1 upon 0 plus h upon 1 plus e to the power 1 upon 0 plus h. Okay, now let's see in the next step that limit h tending to 0 e to the power 1 upon h divided by 1 plus e to the power 1 upon h. Now see here, in numerator and denominator, we have the same term e to the power 1 upon h. So in the next step, we divide this numerator and denominator by the term e to the power 1 upon h. So what we get in the next step, that limit h tending to 0, here after dividing this term numerator and denominator, here remaining is the 1, here 1 upon e to the power 1 upon h plus 1. Since dividing numerator and denominator by e to the power 1 upon h. Okay, so apply limits. The variable h is present in this way. So after applying this limit, what we get, that 1 upon limit h tending to 0, the 1 upon e to the power 1 upon h plus 1. In the next step we get, so which is equals to 1 upon, after applying this limit h tending to 0, this term, so here we get 1 upon e to the power 1 upon 0 plus 1. Okay, now let's see, which is equals to 1 upon e to the power 1 upon 0. It means the value of 1 upon 0 is infinity, and here 1 is constant, take it as it is. In the next step, we get 1 upon e to the power infinity, the value is infinity plus 1. In the next step, what we get, that 1 upon infinity is the value of 0 plus 1. So here we get the value of right hand continuity is equals to 1. So write this equation as 2, that f of 0 plus is equals to 1 gives this equation number 2. Again, here we have to find the value of f of 0 negative, that is left hand continuity. again that f of 0 degree 2 is equals to that limit s tending to 0 f of 0 minus h. Again replace the variable x in equation 1 simply as the 0 minus h. Let's see what happened. So here we get that limit s tending to 0. This variable x replaces as 0 minus h in equation 1. So here we get e to the power 1 upon 0 minus h divided by 1 plus e to the power 1 upon 0 minus h. So again here we get that limit h tending to 0 e to the power minus 1 upon h divided by 1 plus e to the power minus 1 upon h. Again, in the numerator and denominator, we have the same term e to the power minus 1 upon h. Dividing, after dividing numerator, after dividing numerator and denominator by the term e to the power minus 1 upon h, here we get that limit h tending to 0, 1 upon e to the power minus 1 upon h plus 1. So here we get that limit h tending to 0, 1 upon, here the denominator contains the negative term, this term convert into the positive term after the shifting numerator. So here we get the e to the power, this minus term converted into positive, so here we get e to the power 1 upon h plus 1. So here we get, after applying this limit, 1 upon that limit h tending to 0 e to the power 1 upon h plus 1. Okay, so which is equals to 1 upon e to the power 1 upon 0 plus 1. So here we get 1 upon e to the power 1 upon 0 means e to the power infinity plus 1. And we know that this e to the power infinity, again its value equals to infinity. So here we get 1 upon e to the power infinity, the value of this term is infinity plus 1. So again we get here infinity, that is 0. So this implies that f of 0 negative, it means the left hand continuity, again it is the module of existing. So in this example, the right hand continuity of a given function at a point x is equals to 0 is the existing value 1. Again, the left hand continuity of a given function at point x is equals to 0 is equals to 0. Both these values are existing, but both are being different. And in a discontinuity concept, as we know that the function is discontinuous if the any one of the condition f of x positive is equals to f of x negative and f of x. If any one value of these three values are not equal, then that function is called as the discontinuous function. So here we get in this example, here f of 0 plus is not equals to f of 0 negative. This implies the function f of x has simple discontinuity at x is equals to 0. At x is equals to 0.